questions? Are there any questions? Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on the forever war objection? I mean, Congress did bipartisan pull back to the AUMFs that have been used for decades, that have been, charged as the source of a lot of the forever war strikes. And this resolution today specifically asked the president to take troops out of Venezuela. The State Department and the administration says there are no troops in Venezuela. And so I'm just curious to square the argument of, this resolution is going after a forever war.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So, number one, Congress did act to retract what are called the zombie AUMFs. These are authorizations for use of military force that are just sitting there on the shelf, not to be used. Well, I'm sorry, we don't give blank checks to any president, Democrat or Republican, for them to use something if they want to use it. So there was progress in removing that one. There's another AUMF that's still in place that's been used, again, by Republican and Democrat presidents and Republican and Democrat Congresses that now are the justification for dozens of conflicts around the country. I believe we should pull back and reform that AUMF. That's not what's at issue today. What's at issue today is to be proactive to prevent this president from once again abusing the use of our military to pad the pockets of oil executives in Venezuela. So we want to be proactive here and prevent this president from committing us to yet another endless war.
Do you think this resolution, even though it says it directs the president to withdraw troops from Venezuela, if it did pass, it would prohibit future U.S. military involvement in the country?
That's correct. Yeah, Caitlin.
In a similar vein, this idea of, inserting war control or war powers resolution was failed in the House before in December, I think twice. Why do you think anything's going to be different this time around?
Well, listen, it's always the right time to do the right thing. I have been endlessly disappointed by the lack of courage and conviction by House Republicans when it comes to things that they have said previously they support. But my door is always open. And it is never too late to do the right thing for our troops, for our military families, for our veterans, for every tax-paying American who's tired of trillions of dollars going to endless conflict while they can't afford homes. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford to send their kids to school. I mean, those are the things that we need to be relentlessly focused on. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in a strong national security. But I don't believe in endlessly committing ourselves to conflicts that end poorly. After 20 years, is there any American that can step up and say that they think that the thousands of lives and the trillions of dollars ended up with the right result in Iraq and Afghanistan? The answer clearly is no, to almost every American. Right? That is what we are here to push back against. Max? We were just joined also by another fellow veteran,